Hello and welcome to Watch Me Movie. My name is Ryan and today we are watching episodes 7 and 8 of Band of Brothers. So we're doing 2 episodes in one today, and before we start I have a confession to make. So I watched these episodes like a week or two ago, recorded separate reactions for each of them. Went back last week to edit them ahead of schedule so that I could have them posted at the time that I'm recording this now, and realised that I had been messing around with my recording software because I was recording something else, and totally messed up the audio. So yeah, this is me watching the episodes first time round, episodes 7 and 8, enjoying them. Look at my stupid face. Just not recording any of my audio and recording the episode sound twice. So yeah, what I'm going to do today is just rewatch the episodes. That's all I can do. I can't fake a first time reaction. There's no saving the previous recordings, so I'm just going to watch them again. I'm quite looking forward to it because now that I've seen it once, I can hopefully see some stuff that I missed the first time watching it, because I was all bewildered and excited and stuff. But I did really enjoy these episodes, so I'm looking forward to watching them again. But yeah, just to make it clear, this won't be my first time seeing episodes 7 and 8. I haven't watched 9 and 10 yet, so I'll make sure that I get those recordings properly. So yeah, with all that out of the way, subscribe if you haven't already, like the video if you like the video, and let's just get straight on with it.
Easy Company was once again called on to help push the Germans back through the bulge.
Lipton.
Garnier, move him out. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, the first time I was watching this, I was really admiring these shots tracking through the trees. It reminded me of the Rashomon shot, the establishing shot in Rashomon.
During that 1,000-yard attack through the woods, we encountered sporadic German machine gun fire and had a couple of casualties. Hubler's run-in with the German officer on horseback was the most dramatic moment of the day.
Whoa! Whoa!
Thank you. That German, what'd you think he was doing?
Probably a little recon. He must have figured nobody'd hear a horse.
I didn't notice this shot before I was rotating them. It's like a one take going around the foxhole.
Hey, Lip.
Yes.
You got a sec?
Yes, sir.
Where's Dyke?
He's around.
Could you be a little more specific there, Sergeant?
Not really, sir.
And where's Dyke? Where the hell is he? Where the hell does he ever go?
I don't know, but I wish you'd stay the hell there. Sarge?
Okay, what the hell is that? Oh, Jesus, it's who? He shot!
Sniper!
No, he shot himself!
Just what the hell are you doing with a loaded gun in your pants?
Shit, fuck, I wasn't touching her, nothing.
Damn it.
You think it was a German leg, Hoob?
Hold on. Berger, put this across.
That was a great shot, really.
How we doing, Doc?
We gotta get back to an aid station.
Doc.
That leg artery.
Cut that main artery in the leg. That's it.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna go back and make sure the boys are all dug in, sir.
Where's Dyke? I just would have expected to get this kind of news from him.
Well, I was there, sir. Figured it might as well be me.
Yeah, the Dyke character, so typical of like someone who's just shortcutted the way into that position, putting other people at risk.
There were long stretches where we didn't know where Lieutenant Dyke was. Wouldn't have been so bad if he was just one of the guys in the company. But Lieutenant Dyke was supposed to be leading the company. Dyke wasn't a bad leader because he made bad decisions. He was a bad leader because he made no decisions.
I will probably be called away regularly. Are there any questions?
All right, I gotta make a call.
Dyke was a favor to somebody at Division. He'd been sent down to E Company to get some combat experience.
If you ask me, I'm glad Lieutenant Dyke's never around. He's got his head so far, his fucking ass, that lump in his throat is his goddamn nose.
Garnier slightly changed the way he spoke in this episode.
I wouldn't want to be a replacement officer coming in here. He's supposed to just show up and lead them? How's the guy do that?
Lipton, the diplomat, all the way through.
You guys don't worry about Dyke. We all do our jobs. Everything will be fine.
It's weird, like in every sort of organisation, there's that dynamic of some person at a higher position and who has someone in a senior but lower position who takes all the rap from.
Division's not gonna let me replace him just because I got a bad feeling about him. Who'd I put in his place? Shams?
Do not ever talk when
This Guy Ritchie little cutaway bit.
I'm sure as hell not gonna make him company CO, and I don't even want him as a platoon leader.
And the gun shot himself.
Not that it matters anyway, because I can't get rid of Dyke.
Gotta find somebody.
We all agreed Buck Compton would have been the best choice to run easy.
I've invested too much goddamn time shaping you into something useful.
I know, you'll kill me.
I'll see you guys later, all right? I'm gonna check on the other guys.
Oh, come on, you seen him, Bill. He's all wound up like a spring.
Hey, he's fine. I'm telling you. Buck Compton's fine.
I heard about Hubler. That the Luger?
Yes, it is.
So, what made you decide to join the paratroopers?
I read an article about paratroopers in Life magazine. And I wanted to fight with the best, sir. Where are you from, sir?
Just no way to relate to him.
Division has decided to pluck one officer from each regiment, send him back to the States on a 30-day furlough.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Peacock. I can't think of anybody who deserves this more.
It really means a lot, you know?
Oh, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Joe, excuse us for a moment. What are you doing here?
I want to head back to the line, sir.
All right, then go.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Bill.
Good to see you, pal.
You too.
Look who I found.
And he is getting more Popeye as it goes along.
A lot of you guys been injured?
It's called wounded, Peanut.
Almost every single one of these guys has been hit at least once. Yeah, kind of an easy company tradition getting shot in the ass.
Stories about Spears are probably all bullshit anyway.
Well, supposedly Spears shot one of his own men for being drunk.
And there's another one about him giving cigarettes to 20 German POWs before killing them.
Christensen.
Lieutenant Spears.
I got the name right, didn't I? Christensen?
Yes, sir.
That guy looks genuinely nervous.
Carry on. Oh, anyone care for smoke?
I like the Doctor and I like Lipton as characters, but I think Spears is my favourite. There's not a character I dislike, it's just, I like them especially. I'm pretty sure this is the first role I've seen Donnie Wahlberg in, and I really like him as an actor after this. I like Compton as well. Buck.
Sergeant Lipton's right. We're gonna strengthen our covers, and we're gonna hang in.
Fine. You all take care of it. I gotta go talk to regiment.
I don't know how he'd keep you cool in that situation with a person like that, because I found it hard working in a restaurant with a manager like that. So in the war when it's life or death, I don't know how they keep, no matter who he is, I don't know how you keep you cool in that situation. Because obviously there's consequences if they do something to him. He's well connected and stuff like that. But when you're out there, it must be so hard to just not flip out on him.
Incoming! Cover! Find some cover! Find the foxhole! Come on, take cover!
Yeah, the practical effects are obviously just amazing.
What I saw that day was the most awesome and terrifying display of firepower I'd ever seen in my life. Of course, I wouldn't have been laughing if I'd known what happened to Joe Toy.
I forgot about Toy. I was just trying to work out, because they have the trees exploding and splitting, breaking in half and stuff like that. And I know the majority of this will be done with, like, squibs and, like, really miniature explosives. But with the trees exploding, like, they're obviously just prop trees that are rigged to explode in the middle or something. But it's so impressive. After he just asked to come back as well.
Maybe we should see if anybody's hit.
Crowds will try to draw us out in the open.
Stay in your foxholes!
I need my helmet.
Yeah, I think that's Joe.
Help! Anyone there?
Shit. Come on, Joe.
Hey!
Come on, get me out of here, Lip! Think I overdid it on the cover of my Fox show?
Incoming! Hold on, I'll be there. I'm gonna help you.
Really try to look out for them practical effects and any digital elements they've added as well. Obviously, this was really shocking the first time I saw it. I wasn't expecting Garnier to get hit as well. But this time around when I'm watching it, I'm really just sort of trying to concentrate on the effects because that's what really impressed me about this episode.
First Sergeant Lipton, you get things organized here. I'm gonna go for help.
Where does he hide every time? Because it's the best place to be. I know it's Garnier and Ty that are hit again, but I feel so bad for Buck at this point. But I was surprised to see him up like this in the next shot because I thought they were both dead at first when I first saw it.
Take it easy. Hey, Joe, I told you I'd beat you back to the States.
Some say Buck changed after he was shot in Holland. Maybe. But I know something happened to him when he saw Toy and Garnier on the ground. Buck was a great combat leader. He took everything the Krauts could throw at him time and again. I guess he just couldn't take seeing his friends Toy and Garnier all torn up like that. We were stuck with Dyke,
Over there.
and he was off taking a walk.
First Sergeant Lipton, you organize things here, and I'm gonna go for help.
That bit got me off guard again, I forgot about that. See, this is all just done with loads of lights, obviously, and a few squibs in the ground, for then close shots. Oh god, I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. If ever there's a time for a cigarette.
Muck and Pencala were good men. Malarkey's best friends in the company had been Compton, Muck, and Pencala. In less than a week, he'd seen 2 of them die. We were all worried about Malarkey.
It's Hoops, right?
You be careful with that. I saw a soldier try to dig a foxhole with his bare hands.
Private.
He didn't notice that he'd torn off all his fingernails.
Private.
It's surprising that there's... Well, I suppose that in real life there was a lot more of that type of thing. Guys just like freaking out at the situation they're in.
We cleared the woods east and west of Foy. Now it was time for the inevitable assault on Foy itself. The problem was, at least in my estimation, E Company still did not have a leader.
Well, he's gonna be there tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I understand he will be there physically. I gotta tell you, sir, I think he's gonna get a lot of Easy Company men killed.
To be said. But Lipton's got to sort of make his own plan of what he's going to do when that guy doesn't lead them.
I'm relying on you. Get it done.
That's a really annoying thing that they gave the character.
Keep him tight, Shane! Wait a minute, where's Foley? Where the hell is first platoon? Hold up! Second platoon, hold up!
How well trained you have to be to just willingly sit in the open at this guy's orders.
Go forward! Stopped! Go back! I don't know! You take your men on a flanking mission around the village and attack it from the rear! We will provide suppressing fire! Shit!
Jesus Christ.
They shot me in my ass, boys! Hey! The building with the caved-in roof! We are sitting ducks here! Bears, get yourself over here! Get out there and relieve Dyke and take that attack on in!
This is pretty much all I did the first time around. Shake my head. I had more of an open mouth that time. Look at Spears. It's coming through like Terminator.
I'm taking over. The grenade launcher's on that building till it's gone. When it's gone, I want first to go straight in. Forget going around.
So I think they're gonna pull back. If we don't connect with I, they're gonna slip away. That's right.
What the hell?
This bit.
The astounding thing was that after he hooked up with I Company, he came back. We took over 100 German prisoners. After that, it was mostly cleanup.
My memory is so bad for remembering episodes, man. I totally forgot about all these little bits.
Second floor, building on the right.
Hey, Sarge.
Yeah.
You true about Dyke?
Yeah.
Thank God for small mercies, huh?
It was a great relief to have done it. 2 days later, we took Noville, and after that, Rachamps. We spent our night in Rachamps in a convent. The sisters there brought in their choir to sing for us. It was heaven. Hitler had launched a counteroffensive in Alsace, and we were bound for the town of Hagenau to help hold the line. We'd come into Belgium with 121 men and officers, plus 24 replacements. We were going out with 63.
This episode seemed to have a few little quirky bits to the editing and the style of it, such as this sequence where it's showing everyone disappearing from the benches. The sort of Guy Ritchie style montage at the beginning. Stuff like that in this episode. I really enjoyed it though. I really like Lipton as a character, I really like Spears.
You want to know if they're true or not, the stories about me?
These men aren't really concerned about the stories. They're just glad to have you as our CO.
I've been told there's always been one man they could count on. Hell, it was you, First Sergeant. Ever since Winters made battalion, you've been the leader of Easy Company. Winters put in for a battlefield commission and Sink approved on your behalf. You should get the official nod in a few days.
Obviously, Lipton totally deserves that and needs to be in that role. I can't tell if he's pleased by that or not. Okay, that was episode 7. As you can see, we're on a different day. I didn't get time yesterday to do all the recording, so hence why we're doing this episode today. But let's get straight on with episode 8 and talk about them both at the end.
Toy and Garnier had lost their legs there. A number of other people were killed.
6, 7 of them were real close friends of mine.
You have a feeling it's starting to ease off. So walk carefully. Take care of yourself.
Newspapers called them the battered bastards of Bastogne. I had missed Bastogne. When I was finally able to rejoin Easy Company, they looked nothing like the heroes who had just helped win the war.
Hey guys, Sergeant Martin?
What do you want, Private?
My name's David Webster. I just got back from the hospital.
Good for you.
Where's the rest of the guys? What about, Hubler? Where's he?
Report to second, Webster. They'll find a place for you.
Next truck up, Webster. You'll find second. Move.
To come back from the hospital and walk around going, hey, what happened to, what's his name? Where's, Garnier? It's like, put 2 and 2 together, mate.
Who's leading the platoon?
Sergeant Malarkey is.
What, no officers?
Get Malarkey, Lieutenant.
Jackson, help me up, will you?
We left Holland 4 months ago.
It was rehabilitation.
I'm sure he tried to bust out and help us in Bastogne, Web. Popeye found a way. And Garnier and...
Yeah, where is Garnier?
He got hit.
Nervous in the service?
No, I'm fine, Sarge. What happened to Captain Winters?
He's running the whole battalion now.
Because I had missed Bastogne, I was treated as a replacement and felt like I was starting all over again.
I went through a lot at Bastogne.
Sergeant Lipton?
He's got pneumonia.
Sergeant Malarkey said to check with the CO if I should be in 2nd platoon.
He wants us to cross the river. Had to be a full moon. It's gonna leave the patrol exposed.
Lieutenant Jones looking for Captain Spears.
He's on his way, sir. Why don't you, sit down?
What platoon are you in? Oh, we're about to find that out.
Listen up. Regiment wants patrol for prisoners. Since the river is the main line of resistance, we're gonna have to cross it to get to them. You can have 15 men. Think very hard about who you want to lead the patrol. Tonight, 0100.
Yes, sir.
Real.
Lieutenant Jones, sir.
When'd you graduate?
June 6th, sir.
The rest.
Captain, request permission to go on the patrol.
No. You don't have any experience.
Sir, I'm Private Webster from 1st Platoon. I just got back from the hospital and...
Take, Lieutenant Jones. Lieutenant. OP2.
Webster?
That's right. How you doing, Sergeant Kane?
Shit! Go! Go!
Hey, guys. This is Lieutenant Jones, just assigned to 2nd Platoon.
So you're without a platoon leader?
Well, not anymore, Lieutenant.
So you want to introduce me to the men?
Right here.
Patrol's being planned for tonight, 0100 hours, across the river.
Is this kid out of high school yet?
He's out of West Point.
What do you know about this patrol thing?
Captain Spears is to pick 15 men.
They haven't made any attempts to cross the river.
No. I don't think anybody wants to do anything stupid at this point, right?
There are 3 men.
Who?
Heffron,
Shit.
McClung, and you. Look, that's all I know. I'm sorry.
Got some bad news. McClung?
Yeah, we've just fucking heard. Webster here told us.
Did him dirty then.
All right, let's move! Clear it out! Got movement coming!
Yeah, so obviously these guys have been through everything, and the guy's just out of school, and the other guy's like missed a lot because he's been in the hospital, so they're not accepting him.
Bill Keene, a Toccoa man, was killed because he was carrying a sack of potatoes from one building into another.
And that's what I was going to say, like, they've been through so much, these guys have just sort of come back or just joined the war, and they're getting a feeling that it's coming to an end. There's now a chance that they're going to make it to the end and they can actually see it, and they're just trying to tread really carefully so that they don't mess it up at the last minute. And like that guy's death there just illustrates that fact that he was very nearly to the end of the war and he just had to, you know, stay alive, and he got killed getting some potatoes from the shop, not even doing some dangerous mission.
All right, I'm leading this patrol.
Is there anyone you don't want from second? Jesus
Poor Malarkey, man.
Sergeant Malarkey's really in no condition to be on this patrol. If it was possible for them to switch places for the patrol, it would be a small moment of justice. The decision, though, was not theirs to make.
Oh, come on, George, one bar.
No, there's not enough to go around.
Captain Spears here?
Down by the riverside.
Hey, can you believe this guy? Try to get him out of the fucking war, he comes straight back.
Welcome back, Frank.
Right, Webb, you come with me.
Sergeant, is Captain Spears gonna be where you're headed?
Same vicinity, yeah.
All right, then I'll join you. As soon as our men are back in the boats, I want a Quad 50 opening on. Permission to speak, sir. It looks like Sergeant Malarkey could use a break, sir. I've discussed it with him, and he said that he did not mind if I took his place on the patrol.
I'd really like to be on that patrol, sir.
Fine, you can go. There'll be a briefing. CP 1700. Yes, sir.
Come on. You can't be leading. Not on his first day.
Tan. Lieutenant Jones here will be along as an observer. Sergeant Martin here will lead the patrol, and remember, it's about prisoners. Don't pop the first thing that moves. As you were, carry on.
Webster, just make sure we tries to get out of everything.
Whatever.
Liebgott and I, we both speak German.
You want to sit this one out?
Yes, sir.
Martin, you want to supervise?
Webster was doing that for him, wasn't he? And that guy just thought he was trying to get out of it. Or was he actually trying to get out of it? I don't think so.
You set for tonight?
I'm not personally going in.
Got a good actor to play the guy fresh out of college. He's got the right face for it, hasn't he?
Keep it steady, keep it steady.
I forgot that that happened.
Let's go, come on. Lieutenant, take Grant and Heffron. Secure the right perimeter and the crossroads. Clear? Jackson, wait!
Why did he do that? That totally baffled me last time.
Stay still! Keep down the buff in here! Those men are quiet! McClung, cover him! Stay still! Ramirez, pick up Jackson! We're moving out! Move out! Let's go! Move! Move! McClung, keep those prisoners head down and let's keep moving! I want you to fall back now! Let's go! Go! Keep those men moving!
Webster really came through in this mission, really, because pretty much through the episode he's been trying to take the burden off of these guys that have been through everything. Mental. It's crazy. To start off the mission so stealthily and end it like this.
I'm going to get a medic. Got this? Jackson, listen, you have to calm down. Keep still, keep calm.
It was a mistake taking him along.
Listen to me, Brian. Hey, take it easy. Okay.
All right, let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here.
We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. I need you to hang on.
The performances that went on in that scene from them entering this building.
He was just one more casualty in a war that was supposed to be all but over.
Yeah, the acting from when they entered that room, all that chaos, the different separate things going on, the different performances and freakouts and stuff, that it was all pretty amazing when you look back at it.
Well executed. It's not your fault.
Jackson's dead.
Yeah, we heard.
What you looking at, Webster?
Are you drunk, trooper? Answer the question.
Sick and tired of fucking patrols, taking orders.
Hey, cop, shut up.
Taking his side, Johnny?
I am.
I know everyone's going through trauma and dealing with it differently, and Cobb was a war hero. Still a...
I don't know, Dick. I don't know what to tell you. He gave him a successful patrol, now he wants two. It's the same roster as last night.
You men did an excellent job last night. Any moment now, the outpost we hit last night will go up in flames. Martin?
Yes, sir.
Plan's the same. In the morning, you will report to me that you made it across the river. We're unable to secure any live prisoners. Look sharp for tomorrow. Moving off the line.
It's the only right thing that Winters can do in that situation.
Moving off the line.
Sending them back the next night after that last night is ridiculous. And obviously that guy, is it the colonel? I can't remember. He's not connected to the soldiers like Winters is.
Okay. I think you might be honest.
Dan Jones.
But yeah, like how after Jones and Webb have been back on this latest mission, that they're sort of been, well, Webb's been re-accepted and Jones has earned his bit of experience.
Thank you. Welcome back, sir. Yeah, it's Harry here. Congratulations. Thanks, Harry.
Regiment has seen fit to promote you to first lieutenant. Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Word was Captain Nixon wrote up a bogus report and Regiment never got wise.
Colonel Sink's a bit unhappy with the appearance of your uniform. He says it's not befitting to your rank. Congratulations, Major.
That's your your promotion ceremony in that situation. Chucks your new pin at you.
Good work. Thanks, sir. Good to have you along. Good luck, man.
And now they help him onto the truck instead of telling, he had nowhere to get onto in the beginning.
I wondered if people back home would ever know what it cost the soldiers to win this war. If they'd never been to places like Normandy, Bastogne, or Hagenau.
Okay, and that was episode 7 and 8. So, starting off with episode 7. It's between 6th and 7th, which is my favourite so far. But it's very, very close. Episode 7 had so much going on. I really liked the character of Lipton. I thought that Donnie Wahlberg was... he played that really well. I don't think I've seen him acting much before. I can't think of another role that I've seen Donnie Wahlberg in. I thought his performance as Lipton was really believable, and I really sort of, I suppose, connected with that character like I did the Doctor in episode 6. I was invested in him. I don't know. Lipton's a really good character. Is up there with my favourites from the whole series. So was it the lieutenant who was just disappearing all the time and taking every opportunity to get out of combat was so frustrating. I know it's in no way comparable, but when you must have been in a situation when you have a senior person who is just there because of the status of that senior position, or because they've got favours from a friend and they just want an easy life or something like that. They're there in charge of everyone, especially in their situation when that leader's decision-making ability and experience and ability to lead is not what it should be to be in that position, then everyone else is going to suffer. That character was really frustrating, especially when they were stuck behind the mound of hay and he was just panicking, and it was so frustrating to watch. And then Spears, I think Spears is cemented as my favourite character from this show. I know they're all based on real guys, and I shouldn't be treating it really like this is my favourite character, blah blah blah. But from purely viewing this show, I think Spears is my favourite because he's just no nonsense, and like that scene at the end where he runs through the Germans and then runs back. It was really comical when I first saw it, and I remember my first time reaction, I was shocked, and I was just laughing when he was running through, because I thought that was really brazen, and just probably confirming the rumours that the soldiers thought about him in their heads. It's just a really cool character. I like Spears a lot. And then episode 8, this one was a little bit slower, but it kind of showed the mentality change in the men from the beginning. When we first started this show, everyone's been through so much. Everyone's war-torn and battered and toughened and hardened by it, but at the same time they've lost a lot of themselves within the war, and that's hard. It's got to be hard for people that are coming in towards the end of the war, especially because those people are going to feel the guilt of not being there if they've been in the hospital, or if they've only just made it to the war at the end. So those new people are going to feel guilt. They're going to feel awkward about coming in and trying to give orders to people who are much more experienced than them. And the people who have been there the whole time and seeing these fresh-faced people turning up right when they feel like they've been through the worst of it, it's going to cause that conflict in relationships and between the men and stuff like that. So I thought it was really good how they illustrated that. Yeah, so it centered more around that whole feeling of what the soldiers were like thinking about at this time in the war and stuff, and how it was nearly over and they were just trying to make it to the end and not do anything that they didn't need to do to risk their lives right when they think that it's at the end of the war. So there was I think there was a real feeling of tension throughout it for the characters, not only because of the conflict between the people who are just turning up and the people that have been there the whole time, but also they were very conflicted in themselves and just sort of tense that they just didn't want to do anything that might risk them making it out of the war at this point. Like that guy getting killed just going to grab the potatoes, that really brought home the point to the viewer that they've been through all these crazy scenarios, missions, defied death when they really should have died, and then they're just doing a simple task throughout the day when they think everything's all clear towards the end of the war, and then a shell just comes out of nowhere and that's it. So I think that was a really good I'm not saying it's a really good thing to happen, but it was a really good way to bring that home through the writing of the script. That guy Jackson, I can't remember who that was previous to this episode. Like I've said before, I do struggle with some of the names and faces. It's getting a lot easier now towards the end of the show. The regular ones keep popping up. Obviously, every time I see the Doctor, I know who that is, and Lipton and Spears and so forth. But with Jackson, I don't remember who that was previous to this episode. I just don't understand. Maybe it was like panic and the adrenaline and the whole rush of the situation. But I don't understand why he threw a grenade in and then ran into that grenade. So when that happened, I was hoping that this time when I watched it, I'd be like, oh, that's why I did it. But no, I don't understand why that happened. But that obviously really traumatized the young guy who asked to go on the mission. Not the lieutenant, but the other younger guy. he was really just sort of traumatized by the whole mission, so he would probably regret getting that bit of experience before the end of the war. But yeah, they were both really good episodes. The cinematography, I think I mentioned throughout episode 7 quite a bit. Episode 8, not so much. It wasn't that there wasn't good cinematography, but I don't think it drew attention to itself like episode 7 did in a good way. But they were both good episodes. I preferred, my favourite so far out of every one of them is episodes 6 and 7. I can't decide between those two. Maybe by the end of the series I'll have a firm favourite episode. 2 more episodes to go. I'm going to do them both in one video as well, so the next video that comes out will be the 2 final episodes of the show. I'm looking forward to watching those. I've not watched them yet, but I will be doing in the next couple of days. So yeah, that was it for episodes 7 and 8. I've said all I wanted to say about the episodes, I think. So if you enjoyed this reaction, then consider giving a thumbs up to the video and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. The links to the social media are in the description below, and with all that said, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.